Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a spectacular day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys do enjoy it, subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do the biggest favor of all, make sure you guys hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. As always, if you guys have any movies, TV shows, or games you guys would like me to cover here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. You guys can also find me on Twitch at Douglas447. Stream there at least once a week, whether it's Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, of course, anything else you guys suggest for me to stream over there. And as always, if you guys have any movies, shows, or games you guys want me to cover here on the channel, please let me know in the comments section down below here. We're going to be continuing and finishing off the Alien franchise as it stands right now. So I've already done a review of Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, and now we have Alien Covenant, and this is the last film in preparation for Alien Romulus coming out here later in 2024. And the more I've been watching of these Alien movies, the more I am very excited but also very skeptical as to how Alien Romulus is going to come out. Every time I think of Alien Romulus, my mind still keeps going to Star Trek and me thinking about the Romulans. I can't help it, okay? So, Alien Covenant, it is rated R. It's just over 2 hours long, and it came out in 2007. The film stars Michael Fassbender as Walter and David, Noomi Rapace as Dr. Shaw. Sorry if I'm butchering these people's names. And Catherine Waterston as Daniels. The film centers on the character of Daniels being a crew member on board the ship, the Covenant, and it involves them all finding Walter on a paradise-like planet and discovering that he is responsible for a lot of death and destruction, and he is trying to evolve the facehugger. He's trying to evolve the xenomorph organisms that we saw from Prometheus. And of course, it eventually leads into what we see in the original Alien films. The film is just strange because it has to be so many things all at once. It's trying to be a sequel to Prometheus. It has to be an prequel slash origin story for how the facehuggers are and how they create the xenomorphs in the Alien film. And it also is introducing new characters and new lore to the franchise. It just has so much stuff going on within a 2 hour time span, and it feels like things are just really glossed over. Things don't really get fleshed out. It's like things just go, 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 go. Things are just constantly happening at breakneck speed, and you really don't get to, unfortunately, enjoy the moment. Like, there's certain parts in it, and it's like, oh, this is really cool. And the moment it finally gets going into, like, an alien-like movie, it just switches gears and turns into something else. And it's really weird. There are satisfying moments. I want to say that. There are a lot of satisfying moments, especially of close quarters terror. But I will say that unless you were a gigantically diehard fan of Prometheus and you want to know what happened to Dr. Shaw and to David at the end, and did they actually, find the engineers in their home planet and whatnot, this film's going to be forgettable for you. Because that's what half of this movie is. And the other half is it trying to be an Alien prequel. And to me, that's where the film is the best. When it's not trying to be a sequel to Prometheus and it's just trying to be an origin story, a better updated version of an origin story to Alien, Covenant works really well. But there are unfortunately numerous problems in this movie. The revelations, the shocking twists and turns, they're very predictable in the film as well. There lacks consistency in terms of pacing, horror moments, acting, action, and character development. Everybody is very one-dimensional. Like, I'm the captain, you need to follow my orders. Oh, I was second in command, but now I'm the captain. And it's just very one note. One thing in this film, and this happens throughout the entire runtime of this movie, is characters are constantly making unintelligent decisions. They make several unintelligent decisions in this film, and it leads to characters getting infected and eventually dying. It leads to characters just characters are exploring this unknown planet that's never been charted, never been explored, never been touched by humanity ever, and they don't wear proper body protection from possible toxic air or spores or anything like that. They don't even have the common sense to realize, hey, I'm walking into a dangerous area, and it literally screams and states danger. And what do? They walk into it. The plot, the script is just dumb. It's like the characters are written to be stupid at times in order for them to get killed off. It's just dumb, and I don't like it. The soundtrack is excellent. The fact that we get to learn and watch how David and Dr. Shaw do find the engineer home planet, and that David himself used the black xenomorph goo to wipe out the engineers. Why he does that? Don't know. Don't care. Because the movie doesn't get me invested as to why he does it and what was the purpose. Like, I don't like when you watch it, it's like, oh, he killed off all the engineers of humanity so far in this franchise. Why? Don't know. Don't care. And then we also learn that David ends up using Dr. Shaw somehow, and here's a gigantic plot hole. Somehow David kills Dr. Shaw and uses her body for experiments to further update and upgrade the xenomorph and the facehugger. If you rewatch Prometheus and then you watch Covenant, you're gonna notice something. David, the android, doesn't have a body. He doesn't get put back together by Dr. Shaw or anybody else at the end of Prometheus. And when we see David in Alien Covenant, he is fully put back together, no scrapes, no bruises, perfect, gigantic, terrifying android. Okay? How did that happen? You're going to tell me that Dr. Shaw fixed him up and then he immediately killed her? One, it's never mentioned. Two, it's never shown. Three, I don't think Dr. Shaw would be that stupid considering what David tried to do to her and her friends in Prometheus. Just gigantic plot hole. And that is the biggest problem with this film, is that, like I said, it's trying to juggle a bunch of different concepts from the past. It's trying to be a prequel to Alien. It's introducing a bunch of new stuff. And the ending to this movie, wow. The ending is weird because it doesn't flow into Alien at all. The ending literally of this movie sets up a third and final chapter of the Alien prequel trilogy. But how it's supposed to do that, I'm confused. I'm very like, huh? It doesn't make any sense. And introducing another planet also to the Alien franchise that has facehuggers and xenomorphs on it also creates a plot hole as to the fact that it doesn't make LV whatever from the original Alien film, doesn't make that planet special as it being the only planet with those facehugger eggs on it. It makes it where there's another planet out there that has them. And now there's an entire ship that's going to get infested with the facehuggers. How that's supposed to connect and play into Alien and the rest of the franchise, it doesn't make any sense. It's completely illogical. And it also just, it lessens it makes the original planet and Alien feel less special. It makes it feel less impactful as to, hey, this is the one planet where they are there's only one ship with all these things on it. If we nuke the planet from orbit, at least that part of it, then we'll wipe them out. But now there's another planet out there somewhere, and it just causes problems and plot holes. And it really can hurt your head if you think about it too hard. So, overall, I'm going to give Alien Covenant from 2017 a 5 out of 10. It's an enjoyable watch, but it's not something I care to ever rewatch. To be honest with you guys, this is the third time I've seen it now since it's been released. I saw it once in theaters. I saw it again when I got it on Blu-ray with my mom, and now I've watched it for the third time for you guys for a review. And I really don't honestly care about rewatching it again in the future. Um, you know, I'd be curious to see how Prometheus and Alien Covenant may or may not factor into Alien Romulus. But considering how Alien Romulus is supposed to be sandwiched in between Alien and Aliens, timeline wise, it'll be definitely interesting. So, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for being on this journey with me as I reviewed all of the current 6 Alien films. Like I said earlier, I have a review of Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, and now here's my review of Alien Covenant. I do have an Alien film collection playlist here on the channel. I will leave a link to it here at the end of this video. It should be popping up very soon if it hasn't already. So, thank you for watching. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you guys on the next video or stream. Bye, guys.